Hey folks, here we go. This is my commute back home. Home again, home again. There we go. Hopefully that'll stay reasonably in place as I take off. Time is now probably 1:30 p.m. It's the end of my teaching day, and now I can start correcting papers. People looking at me funny because I have my camera in as I'm filming. Yes, indeedy. Look at these people parking on the grass. Just parking is a problem here at Lake Tech, that's for sure. And it's also dangerous here because you can't really see. That's pretty dangerous right there. They drive like maniacs here in the morning too. Look at me, I sound like one of these old, oh, these people today, they don't drive well. I sound like an old fogey. The young people can't drive. I'm lucky I did not get rained on today. Isn't that nice? Not yet anyway. We shall see. Had a surprise. My wife came to visit whilst I was in the midst of my teaching day. She had a job interview today. Hopefully that went well. She's been out of work since November, so it's about time she had some good luck and got a job. We'll see. Keep my fingers crossed. An update about my Vado camera thing here. The computer at my job is able to publish movies with Windows Movie Maker. And when I play them on Windows Multimedia Viewer or whatever it's called, everything looks great. No green, anything. So there's something about the codes I loaded. I loaded things differently this time. I loaded an older code system from that DivX, whatever, XVID website. So I'm going to go home and delete all those codes and put in the older codes and see if that helps at all. I tried to load the video that I made this morning. However, that video was too long for YouTube. It's 13 minutes. So it requires editing. So I'm kind of stuck at the moment. But we'll get there. If you are seeing this video, that means I have solved my problem. I hope you get to see this. Long day. Now, let me tell you about what it is like to be a teacher as opposed to working in a more physical labor kind of job, or maybe even just another kind of desk office job. When you're a teacher, you're on stage. You're talking. You're engaging people in the dialogue about things. And because you're on stage, all of your energy is pouring out of your body. Trying to get people to understand what you're saying, trying to keep it interesting so they don't get bored. At least that's how I teach. And by the time I'm done teaching my 4 classes and doing my office hour where I'm helping people, and then after school, when I'm helping other things, it's exhausting. All I want to do is just go home and lay down. It takes a lot out of you. I remember working, hard physical labor jobs when I was younger. Of course, I was younger. I was, teens and 20s. And after a full day of lifting heavy things or drilling or stocking shelves and using my muscles, I did not feel as tired as I have felt as a teacher. And I've been teaching now for many years, almost 20 years. My God. I absolutely love it, but it does take an awful lot out of you. That's why a teacher's workload is, you teach 4 classes per day, generally, or fewer. So you have time to correct papers and have meetings with students and help them and that kind of thing. It's a full day, believe me, it's a full day. My commute home should be shorter. I take a shorter route to come home because in the morning, the longer route's actually better. There's less traffic on the longer route. I mean, the shorter route's nice, but you get stuck at this one left turn and you can't turn for like 15 minutes. So I go the longer route and I just get there anyway, But on the way home, no traffic. So as you can see, I'm just kind of kicking it through here. Alright, here we go. This corner is always a challenge, and especially with a camera in your face. Yeah, baby. I don't know if you can see that. That was a 35 mile an hour thing. It's recommended speed. Not a speed limit, but a recommended speed. I love taking these corners faster now because of my experience at Beals Gap. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think, and the next day, so no bike tomorrow. It's not that I'm afraid to ride in the rain. I've done it. I did it on twisties in the mountains, pouring rain, at night, and I was fine. So that's not it. It's just the bike gets really filthy. And, with all this chrome, I don't want it to get rusty early, so I want to just take that time off. Drive the car, cage it. Oh well. I always prefer the bike, of course. If I had enough money, I'd have a second bike. It would just be the bike that I would take out in crappy weather. The bike I would never wash. It would be this filthy beast, and I would probably call it the Beast. But I think if I bought a second bike, my wife would probably shove it up my butt. I'd have to surgically remove it from my innards. She would definitely do me in. Oh yeah, side note, I don't know, extra note. See this cable right here? Yeah, this cable was rubbing against the windshield, and I had to put tape to stop the fraying or whatever. I'm going to get that replaced pretty soon. So I'll take you on a journey to get that replaced. And that other day when I was going like this, I was saying, look at the beauty, look at the beauty. See the beauty? Trees, houses, no sidewalks. Notice the lack of sidewalks, right? Isn't that cool? I love the lack of sidewalks. It's very rural. People walking with their kids and their dogs. It makes them happy. Alright, I think I'm going to try to do one of these quick turns here. Oh. The camera in the face is harder to do. Got to get used to turning in close with the camera in the face. Alrighty. Let's see. Ooh, I got mail. Okay, here's a drawback of having a full-face helmet. When I have the half helmet, I can take this mail right here and I can stick it in my mouth. and go down the driveway with it sticking in my mouth. Now what am I going to do? I have to shove it down my pants. This mail was passed through Michael's pants. And there we go. I'll see ya all later on. Do 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 do. Chicka 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 ow. Chicka chicka ow. Chicka chicka ow.